Hi, and welcome to IreactT. This channel is all about vacation destinations, hotel reviews, food reviews, movie, music, sports, book reviews, etc. Whether you've been with us for a while or just found us by accident, we're glad to have you as part of our community. Our aim is to keep you entertained, educated, informed, and inspired. So, if you're ready to go on this journey with us, hit the subscribe button and don't forget to ring that notification bell so you never miss out on our new contents. Now, let's dive into the exciting world of sports review together. Thank you for being here, and let's get started. Today, we're going to learn a lot about sports economics as we look at the interesting and often overlooked effects of the NFL draft on the places that get to host this huge event. From the increase in tourists to the growth of local businesses, we'll look at how the NFL draft affects not only the future of NFL teams but also the local economy. So, football fans, grab your jerseys because we're about to start an exciting trip through the economic touchdown zones made by the NFL drafts. The NFL draft is an annual event where teams in the National Football League pick college football players who are allowed to play for them. It is a way for teams to get new players and fill out their ranks. The draft has more than one round, and the order is based on how well each team did the previous season. The worse a team did, the earlier they pick. Each team only has a certain amount of time to choose in each round. The draft is an important part of how the NFL gets new players, and it gets football fans very excited. For a long time, the NFL was happy to let its annual draft be the biggest media event of the summer. Each year, millions of people watched it on ESPN and NFL Network from their homes in New York City. But in 2015, the league left New York City for 2 years at the Auditorium Theater in Chicago. Since then, it has been on the road, making the NFL draft a traveling event that brings hundreds of thousands of fans to a different city each season. The NFL draft can have a big effect on the economy of both the place that hosts it and the league as a whole. It brings in fans, reporters, and NFL staff, which helps the tourist, hospitality, and retail industries in the area. It can also make money by selling tickets, getting sponsors, and putting up ads. Hosting the draft can also boost a city's visibility and image, which could bring in more events and investments in the future. This content is about the 7 cities where the NFL draft has had the most economic effect. We'll start with the smallest. 7th on the list, Cleveland. Cleveland's 2021 draft had an estimated $42 million in economic benefit, despite the fact that before the epidemic hit, it had been conservatively anticipated for $100 million. It demonstrates how much staying power the NFL's global roadshow has, and how it can only continue to expand as communities compete with one another to provide an even better experience year after year. According to Mulhall, it was a lot of work on our part, on the Browns' part, on the city of Cleveland, and on the NFL. But he believes that we did a really good job of making lemonade out of lemons. The fact that our city was able to play host to it was a huge source of civic pride. It did not meet the estimated $100 million economic impact due to that fact that it was the year after COVID-19 lockdown. Number 6. Chicago. The city of Chicago was able to rake in $81 million thanks to the fact that it was the first city outside of New York to host the NFL drafts. In 2015 and 2016, the city played host to 200,000 people when it hosted the NFL drafts respectively. Number 5. Philadelphia. Philadelphia hosted the 2017 NFL drafts with a crowd of 250,000 people. The neighborhood restaurants and nearby attractions were busy. A total of over 30,000 jobs or 914 full-time equivalents were supported by the draft, generating $38.5 million in personal income. State and local taxes totaled $7.9 million, which came from taxes such as income tax, sales tax, and hotel occupancy tax. Philadelphia hosted in 2017, with a reported economic impact of about $95 million. Number 4. Dallas. The draft in Dallas once again raised the bar for host cities for what has become one of the most anticipated sporting events of the year. A record crowd of more than 100,000 fans attended the opening day of the draft. More than 200,000 fans attended at least part of the 3-day event. An economic impact report compiled by Visit Dallas has estimated that the 2018 NFL draft generated $125.2 million in economic impact for the Dallas region and $74 million in direct spending. The estimate is the highest impact for any NFL draft. and is believed to be the first time the event has generated more than $100 million in economic impact for the host region. Are you sick of buying pricey t-shirts that fall apart after a short amount of time? Or would you like to have t-shirts, hoodies, or sweatshirts made that represent your emotions, ideas, and thoughts? Visit the website www.phrasetees.com to get shirts that fit your views and thoughts, including mama tees, everyday tees, political tees, for 20 tees, and other similar designs. You are certain to receive high-quality items if you take advantage of the free shipping. Number 3. Nashville. Nashville broke the NFL draft visitor spending record with $132.8 million. Visitor surveys, lodging night data, and tax revenues determined direct spending during the event. The spending record was expected considering Nashville set records with 600,000 people in attendance during the 3-day draft. The 2019 NFL Draft was the most watched ever, with 47.5 million viewers in 115 countries on TV and streaming. Number 2. Kansas City. Kansas City hosted the 2023 NFL Draft, which drew 312,000 people. Visit KC reported a $164.3 million economic impact, including $108.8 million in direct spending and $55.5 million in induced indirect spending. Accommodations accounted for 60% of direct spending, food and beverage 18%, business services 8%, transit 6%, and retail and entertainment 4%. Indirect effects include local hotels hiring more employees to handle the foot traffic. Over 1,200 people were paid to work at the draft, which boosted the local economy. Number 1. Las Vegas. Even though no actual data have been reported as of the time of this production, the Las Vegas Convention and Visitors Authority anticipated that the pre-COVID event will have 328,000 people and a $491.2 million economic benefit if draft attendees in Las Vegas are counted in the same manner as those in Nashville. The city could potentially accommodate approximately 1 million people. According to reports from Nashville, 75% of visitors from out of town and 50% of locals participated in the draft on multiple days. The 4-day event had a total revenue of $294.1 million and attracted 171,000 guests. Thank you so much for joining me on this adventure today. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button so you never miss out on our future content. Your support means the world to us. And hey, if you have any suggestions for what you'd like to see in our next video or any questions about today's topic, please drop them in the comments below. I love hearing from all of you and it helps us create content that you'll truly enjoy. Until next time, remain on the positive side of life and stay blessed.